Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Yesterday, we discussed a very wonderful concept of Sanatana. The subject matter we deal with is consciousness. What the all other religions think about, even the most of the bigger or biggest part of our Hinduism believe the highest form, that is Ishvara, Srishtikarta. Advaita Vedanta goes farther beyond that, and it negates even the Srishtikarta also, means beyond all religion. Advaita Vedanta could think, and from that thought process, our this Acharya, Vivek Chudamani, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji has composed this very important sloka, and the very substratum of Advaita Vedanta, that Antaha Swayam, that 389 we finished today, yesterday. Anta Swayam cha api bahihi Swayam cha Swayam purastat Swayam eva paschat Swayam hi avachyam Swayam api udichyam tatha uparishtat Swayam api adhastat. The same concept we get in Ishavasya Upanishad 5th mantra. Tadejati tannejati taddure tadvantike tadantarasya sarvasya tadu sarvasyasya bahyataha. Atma gets displaced. Atma walks. Tad ejati, tad na ejati. Atma moves, Atma doesn't move. Tad dure, Atma is the far off thing, the farthest of thing. The same Atma is tad vu antike. In the closest most is Atma. Tad antarasya. Atma is inside this universe. Inside this universe also. Tadu sarvasya asya vahyatah. The same Atma is in outside also. Outside of all. Outside of this universe. So inside also Atma, outside also Atma. And yesterday we gave a very nice example that if a water pot is merged inside the ocean, the water is inside the pot, outside the pot. In right side, left side, upside, downside, inside, outside. Likewise, we all are merged in the ocean of consciousness, Chaitanya. And that is Brahman. The, the ocean called Brahman, we are all merged. And the same water like the same consciousness. What is inside? That's why this congregation of the inert masses are functioning. The same consciousness is outside. There is no difference. From that concept, Tarangafena Brahmabudbudadi Sarvam Swarupena Jalam Yatha Tatha Chideva Dehadhyahamanantametat Sarvam Chidevaikarasam Vishuddham Tarangafena Brahmabudbudadi सर्वं स्वरूपेण जलं यथा तथा चिदेव देहाद्यमनन्तमेतत् सर्वं चिदेवैकरसं विशुद्धं यथा जैसे तरंग फेन भ्रम बुद्बुदादि सर्वम the ripples of the ocean, the waves of the ocean, the foam of the ocean, the whirl of the ocean, the bubbles of the ocean. Who are they? Swarupena Jalam. Water only. Tatha. Likewise, Deha Adi Aham Antam Etat Sarvam Chiteva. Starting from this physical body to Ahankar, ego, or the sense of I-ness and myness, the sense of doership, everything is consciousness alone. Sarvam Vishuddham Ekarasam Chit Eva. Everything else is just pure consciousness. Ekarasam. Only one rasa means there is only one thing, one. Not only one, everything is in that. And rasam means it is not dukkhadai, it's not saddening. It is full of bliss, rasa, ananda rasa, eka rasam, what anand, like, like maple syrup or sugar syrup. One, same. The rasgulla, the cheese ball is merged into that sugar syrup, and that is ekarasam, and that is sweetness, 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 sweetness. Likewise, Brahmananda rasam is ekarasam, one only, and it is full of bliss. Not at all, not an iota of sadness. And at the same time, it is Chit Eva. It is consciousness alone, and it is purest most. Vishuddham. What a wonderful concept. Though we have gone through all the concepts many a times, yet this is a reminder in a new way. Bhagavan has given the example of ocean, the eternal water body, endless water body, infinite water body, as if in that ocean a lot of ripples. In that ripples, you are one ripple, I am another ripple, your wife is another ripple, your husband is another ripple. All the trees, stones, mud, the particles, amoeba, one cellular amoeba, they are, or we are, like the 100 million billion trillion waves of that ocean of consciousness. Only ripples. Taranga phena brahma budbudadi. Brahma means avarta, whirlpool. In the ocean, जितना तरंग है, जितना foams है, everything has come out of ocean. They are in the ocean, they are coming from the ocean, and they will be merged in the ocean. Like पंचभूत से पैदा हुआ शरीर पंचभूत में ही चला जाता है. ब्रह्म समुंदर में हम सब लोग जैसे लहर, समुंदर की लहर, बुदबुद, फेन, फोम्स, इस ब्रह्मन समुंदर में हम सब लोग उठ रहा है और डूब रहा. Small, big, everything, all the graha, nakshatra, कीट पतंग सब. स्वामी जी बोल रहा है एग्जिस्टेंस एब्सोल्यूट. ब्रह्म समुंदर मीन्स existence absolute, and we are all existence relative, all the waves. When, और हम लोग जब नाम रूप लेकर बहुत सारे वस्तु देख रहा हूं, व्यक्ति, वस्तु, कीट, पतंग, तब ये सब ब्रह्म समुंदर की लहर. और जब हम लोग इन बहुत्व में एक देखते हैं, अनुभव की बात, वेदांत की आलोक में, in the light of the Vedanta, when we see oneness, then we have merged into that oneness. Brahman is Sat, existence alone, अस्तित्व. अस धातु से आया है, आछे, it is. We know only that much. Absolute truth, absolute existence. From when we are getting a lot of name and form, then it is becoming many. And that what is that manyness? When we are giving reality to that manyness, to that delusion, it is called relative existence. Apekshic astitva. Samundar is atyantik astitva. उनका लहर, उनका bubbles, उनका forms, they are apekshic astitva. They are the expression of the same ocean. They are coming out from the ocean, they are merging down in the ocean. Chit eva. Chit means Chaitanya. Brahman. Dehadi aham antam. Starting from this body to I. Inside aim रह गया. BMI. बॉडी से लेकर intellect, I-ness. I am separate entity. That I-ness. Everything is the ocean of the Brahman. मेरा एक छोटा सा शरीर है, ये जब मानता हूं इसलिए आई एम डिफरेंट फ्रॉम अदर्स. व्हेन आई कंसिडर myself as a separate entity with the congregation of flesh, blood, and all other, and that is conscious body. When we identify myself with that body, then I am separate from others. So, as long as that physical body is there, there is subtle body also. There are so many cells and so many shield also, or sheath. Annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, vital air forces, sheath, physical sheath, mental sheath, intellectual sheath, then the seed of joy, Anandamaya kosha. And in that congregation, there is a hub, all the spokes there, hub is aham. एक अहम है जिन्होंने ये देह मन बुद्धि को इकट्ठा करके रखा है. बट चीद एव चैतन्य ही ब्रह्मन है. देहादि अहम अंतम एतत् सर्वम चीद एव एक रसम विशुद्धम. एक रस, homogeneous. It is not that a lot of separate parts are there and we are all making it one. It is not the congregation of consciousness. This is called Chaitanya Ghana, Chaitanya Swarupa, Vishuddha. Vishuddha means there is only one. খাঁটি দুধ নিয়ে যা, মানে তাতে এক ফোঁটাও জল মেশানো নেই, শুধু দুধই আছে, দুধ ছাড়া আর অন্য বস্তু নেই. That is called pure. That only one unit is there. विशुद्ध सना, विशुद्ध रूप सिर्फ चैतन्य ही है. हम लोग बहु देखते हैं. We see manyness. This is ignorance. When we see oneness in many, that is called knowledge. Repeatedly, Acharya is telling one thing only, one, that oneness. Because we can't understand. After listening many a times, we can't understand. ये जो नाम और रूप का बहुत्व है, यही हम लोग देखते हैं. इनके अंदर जो ब्रह्मन, द रियलिटी, वी कांट कैच इट, पकड़ नहीं पाता. इसीलिए शास्त्र वार 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 एक ही चीज समझाने के लिए, एक ही वस्तु, एक ही विषय को वारंवार बहुत तरीका से समझा रहा है. दैट इज द वर्क ऑफ द थिंग. The waves, the foam, the whirlpools, and the bubbles, and so on, are all in reality water. Similarly, the body, mind, intellect, the perceiver, feeler, thinker, and the object, emotions, thought are all nothing but the essence of consciousness. Chit eka rasam. The essence of consciousness is objectless consciousness. The word consciousness can be used only with reference to object. The essence of consciousness is pure and uncontaminated by the body, mind, intellect, perceiver, feeler, thinker, and object, emotions, thought. This is pure, uncontaminated. The Atma is untouched. It is not at all touched by anything else. All these are only illumined by the light of consciousness. In Mundak Upanishad 2.2.10, it is there. Tamev bhantam anubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. Verily everything shines after him who shines. This whole world is illuminated by his light. Sadevam sarvam jagadavat jagatavagatam mangmano sayoho satonyanastyeva prakriti paras prakriti parasimni sthita vataha prithakim mritsnayaha कलशघटकुम्भाद्यवगतम् वदत्येष भ्रान्तस्त्वहम् इति मायामदिरया. It has been taken from Chandogya Upanishad 6.2.1. In Mantra Pushpam it is there, page number 265, this mantra, 6.2.1. So the entire universe, known through speech and mind, is nothing but Brahman. There is nothing but Brahman which exists even beyond the pale of Prakriti. Can the pitcher, jug, pot, and so on ever be anything other than the mud of which they are made? As an effect of the wine of Maya, the deluded man talks of you and me. Aha. Whatever exists is Brahman, the pure infinite consciousness. all that is known through the sense organs and mind is nothing but misinterpreted existence or relative existence, you can. The objects of the world are known by the sense organs. Those within, that is, the emotions and thoughts, are known by the mind. All of them are nothing but pure existence. The object, emotions, thoughts are nothing but the self. Those who have transcended Prakriti can apprehend the reality. Prakriti is constituted of the different types of body, mind, intellect, perceiver, feeler, thinker, object, emotions, thought. The essential reality is beyond all these, and in the final analysis, the body, mind, intellect, the perceiver, feeler, thinker, and object, emotions, thoughts are also nothing but reality. Different articles made of clay are nothing but clay. Whatever are perceived, whatever is perceived as a jar, pot, bowl, and so on, in a potter's house is nothing but clay. No doubt they are seen as separate from each other. The jar is not the pot is not the bowl is not the jar, the bowl is not the spoon also. But when one looks at them from the standpoint of the substratum, they are all mud and mud alone. A deluded man alone will say that they are separate. The wise man understands that they are nothing but mud in different forms. The Shruti says that all are nothing but the expressions of Brahman. Yet we say, I have got a separate existence from you. Because we are at present drunk with the wine of Maya. Maya Madiraya. In the drunken hallucination of the vasanas, we assume that we are separate from each other. We are able to recognize the pluralistic world because we do not know experience of one Narayana present everywhere. When I look through a green glass, I see everything green. In reality, there is no greenness. When one looks through one's mind intellect equipment, one sees the world of plurality. In Narayana, there is no plurality at all. Vak manasayoho avagatam idam sarvam jagat sat eva prakriti parasimni sthitavataha sataha anyat na asti eva mritsnayaha prithak kim avagatam kalasa ghatakumbhadi एषः भ्रान्तः मायामदिरया त्वम् अहम् इति वदति. वाक् मनसयोः अवगतम. वाक्य और मन के द्वारा जो जाना जाता है, अवगतम, इदम सर्वम जगत, ये पूरा के पूरा जगत विश्व सत एव, छांदोग्य उपनिषद की क्या है, सदैव सत्यम इदम अग्रे आसीत। श्वेतकेतु को उनके पिताजी उद्दालक ऋषि सिखा रहे, मृत्तिका एव सत्य, वहां से ये कॉन्सेप्ट लिया गया। इदम सर्वम जगत, ये पूरा विश्व सत एव, existence only, prakriti parasimni sthitavataha, beyond the limit of the universe, beyond all the prakriti, what you called Maya, because of that we see pluralistic jagat, और उनका अवस्थान है beyond the Maya. Beyond Maya means beyond the reach of the Maya. It is inside the Maya. Otherwise, Maya could not function. सतः अन्यत न अस्ति एव, माया के पार जो अवस्थान कर रहा है वो सतः, वही सत, उनसे सतः, सत से, अन्यत न अस्ति एव, सत के बाहर कुछ नहीं है, अस्तित्व के बाहर कुछ नहीं है। मृत स्नाया, अच्छा मिट्टी से, मृत स्नाया पंचमी, पृथक किम अवगतम कलश घट कुंभादि। If you don't know the mud, how you can know all the shapes made out of the clay or mud? Esha Brantah. Only out of delusion we see and recognize and believe that Kalasa eva Satya, the pitcher, the jar, the mud pot, the spoon, the dishes, the bowl are Satyam. Mrittika eva Satyam. In the mud pot, in the mud jar, in the mud pitcher, in the mud glass, in the mud spoon, in the mud dish, the mud alone is Satyam. Others forms, names and forms are mithya, dependently existing thing. Esha Bhranta. This comes out of delusion. Maya Madiraya. We are drunken. How? With the Madira of the Maya, the brand we have. It's not Bisleri or Kinle or anything else. It is Maya Madira. Tvam aham iti vadati. With the force of that, we say, you are separate, I am separate. Like that, like that. Harihi Om Tatsat.